Thank you very much, Thomas. It's very informative. I'd like to introduce Lorna now. Lorna Bird is a board member of the Vancouver Area Network of Drug Users and a member and past president of the Western Aboriginal Harm Reduction Society. Over to you, Lorna.
Okay, hi. I don't know, people that know me know that I've lost two daughters, one from HIV in 1994 when there wasn't, people were sharing needles more at that time and she ended up dying. Anyways, and then I lost a daughter in 2008. I really want to fixate on this because, you know, a lot of people think that you can't die from smoking. She was smoking crack, but she went by herself because there wasn't a safe inhalation site. And I believe today, if there had been, she'd be alive today. And I think that it really does work having harm reduction because there's a lot of people out there smoking or shooting up that can't go into insight because they can't shoot themselves up. They take risks of people being them being robbed. They're getting I think on a health level, people are. They can get bunked is what you get, say if somebody's on heroin, they can get something else, and all of a sudden they got cysts and things like this. I think everybody needs to have clean supplies given to them and a place to use them. We're not turning around telling people, oh, we'll show you a way to do it. If, if you're not doing it, what we are doing is the people that are using, we want to make sure that they don't get the infections that are out there, and so therefore we have education at Vandu to tell people how to keep themselves clean and safe. And anyways, I think that the policing is not, it's obvious it's not working. There's more people in jails just for the fact of trying to survive, and like the ministry. Okay, if somebody goes into treatment, all their money is taken away, and that's why they're not really successful. If they go into treatment, they're not allowed to smoke cigarettes. Well, more than half the people do smoke cigarettes. I think it's a big issue for why people don't, or they have partners and then they're not allowed to go into treatment either, or they got to be straight for 3 to 7 days or something. Well, a lot of these people won't do that. They're ready when they're ready now. They can't be put on a waiting list to get into these treatment centers. So I think that's a really big issue that there should be a place for them to go into immediately. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much, Lorna. I'd like to introduce David now. David Ham is a board member and the current president of the Vancouver Area Network of Drug Users. Over to you, Dave.
Great. Thanks, Will. Thanks, Thomas. Great presentation. Yeah, what we're seeing is obviously the increase in policing budgets. Crime is going down, drug use is going down, but they're still putting more money into the policing. And obviously it's not working. In Portugal, 8 years ago, they had a huge problem. Now, drug use has gone down, crime is down, the money that they were putting into their policing is going into programs. The country is in way better shape. So there's a reason that happens, right? But what Lorna was saying, I really, really believe that that's what's needed. When an addict has that moment of clarity that they want to stop, they need immediate help at that moment. This 3-day thing and whatever, doing all these things, jumping through that hoop, all it takes is a moment when somebody comes along and that's it, they're gone. That moment of opportunity is gone. And if they have to have a chance to make a change in their life if they want to make that choice, and it needs to be done immediately. And speaking to that, then I'm talking about seriously about Sequel 138, because housing is an important problem down here. Like it's an epidemic, it's a crisis right now. If we do not have proper housing, we cannot expect to help people start doing better with their drug use, with all the other things that are involved in their lives. And if Sequel 138 goes in, we feel it'll be a death blow to Insight, which we've fought so hard and have. And it just shows where the Harper government's priorities are. It's not about the people, okay? They've got $9 billion they've invested in 6,000 prison cells. They don't have a housing program, a social housing program. United Nations has called housing a crisis in Canada, not just here. The Harper government is totally not helping with all these programs this way, right? We need them to as groups, everyone in the community has to get together and start going, hey, feds, hey, province, let's get on this. You guys used to do a lot for us down here. You used to put in like 10, 12, 15 years ago. There were social housing projects going on, okay? This is, so we're really wanting to make sure that this project doesn't go ahead, so we need help from every avenue. All members of society have to get on board with how that we need this national housing strategy back. Thank you very much.